This is the new ColorLogic brochure printed off the Ricoh 7200 digital color press with white. This is a brand new press that just released in the United States, and it's been out for a few months in Europe. And this press does some incredible work. So what we've done here, just before I get started, is we're taking a stock from MDV. It's a dual-sided stock. This is printed on the Ricoh 7200 series. It's white plus CMYK, one pass. So this is one hit of white. So what we're doing here is this is a booklet that we produced, and it really was an educational booklet about what can ColorLogic do and its key components. So it's a book about ColorLogic, but since this is a dual-sided substrate, we're able to produce it off the 7200, and the results are tremendous. So not only is it a good educational book and explains our system, it shows off the 7200 and the effects that can be created with it very nicely. So I'm just going to float through here. As you go, look at how many colors we're producing. So the benefit of ColorLogic is we take one substrate, this silver-based substrate, and by using CMY, we can produce all these different colors, and then by using the white off the 7200, you can see these effects. So we're actually utilizing that with our design tools. All print starts at design. So when our creatives came up with this idea, we are just ecstatic about the fact that we'd be able to produce it off the 7200 in one pass. Look at the nice gradation of the blues here. That's just within Illustrator using your gradation tools. Now, I haven't kept track of how many colors, but we're able to produce 250 metallic colors in one pass of this press. So again, the white is in the first unit, so we have a metallic substrate printing the white, which creates the effects and blocks out the substrate where we don't want to see it. And then by using CMY, we're able to produce 250 metallic colors, including 20 of which are gold and bronze colors. What's nice is when you provide our swatch book to a designer, this is not hit or miss. All these colors we've chosen here, there's no guessing game. Those came from the swatch book. We at our design team knew exactly what the color was going to look like, and they didn't have any trial and error. Here's all our decorative effects. So we have dimensional effect, we have some watermark effects, we've talked about the gradation, we're talking about watermark effects plus, and we're also using some of our patterns in here. Also, ColorLogic has image effects, and here you can see the separation of this car image. So how would you do that? You go into our Photoshop tool, and it did this separation, and then it shows you printing the CMYK on top to come out with this piece. So to manually figure out where to put the white and not put the white into this and do a white ink mask, this would be a huge chore for any designer. I mentioned this earlier. Here's pattern effects. We came out with pattern effects. It's an option. It's got 20 patterns, and we already have the effects built in, so all you have to do is download them and color them up. How long would it take you to do this manually and do these white ink masks? You can go to our website and we'll show you. It's not fun. Also, because we can do these in the single pass now with the 7200, we can do security elements. So look at that. Some of these elements, how would you, well, you can't copy it, that's for sure, but how would you replicate it? Be very difficult. The other thing too is since this is a single pass, we can do veritable metallic data. Because ColorLogic never has to create a white ink mask, that allows our licensed printers to do veritable metallic data with veritable data tools and our technology. A huge benefit of our system is the FX viewer. This allows you to visualize everything on the monitor. So here, obviously, the nice thing about this digital press is I could produce this. But if I had to produce this time and time again was at the iterative stages of design, it'd be very expensive. So what's nice is this allows you to visualize the effects on the monitor before you go to press. This talks about our best offset silver, which if you're an offset customer, you'll love how that performs. And then what we've done here in this guide is we've talked about tips and tricks. So all design or all print starts at design. And so our goal at our company, every day we get up, we think about what can we do to help creatives utilize the printing process they've chosen. Here we have the 7200, but look how elegant this looks. Here's the separation, but look at that. A lot of people have a tendency to use too much of one thing, but this highlights the flames here, and that photo with the pattern in the background is just gorgeous. So we talked about how to build with automotive images. We talked how to work with jewelry. And here's a show of technology for applications. This is what's great about the ColorLogic technology with the 7200. For the licensed printers and their designers, it opens up applications that they've never thought about doing, where they can make higher margin and they can help their clients stand out against their competition. Garments and tags, security printing, luxury packaging. Obviously, the format of this press, it won't be doing the high-end packaging in terms of volume, but it's nice that you could be doing small prototyping. Also, it would be good for like making golf ball boxes for events, etc. We also work at ColorLogic in large format and point of purchase. We don't do that with the 7200. That is mostly done with the 4100 and the UV inkjet devices that Ricoh resells. So again, oh, and last but not least, I shouldn't forget this, is we also can be used for foiling applications. So the versatility of ColorLogic is, yes, we can be utilized with a digital press that in this case has the white plus the CMYK on a metallic stock, but we can also work with foil applications. So we can take a single foil and turn that into 250 metallic foil colors with just one substrate. So again, I want to thank Ricoh Europe for producing this off their 7200. It turned out beautiful, and if you'd like to visualize or see what this booklet looks like, you can look at it online by visiting us at our website, www.color-logic.com.